What's up, everyone? Welcome to Fantasy Smack Talk. Namco here, doing a Fantasy Football University video, and this video is all going to be about those running backs. What you should be doing when looking for a running back prior to a draft, or trading for him, or scouting a running back, basically. But before we get into it, shout out to Fantasy Jocks. And in terms of Fantasy Football University, click on the link or the card. Check it out. It's by Fantasy Smack Talk. It's going to help you win your league, start, middle, during, postseason, prior to the season, all that fun stuff. All right, the reason you're here. Running backs, what you should really be looking for. The first one seems relatively easy, but do you want a workhorse running back or a committee running back? Obviously, you want the guy that's going to touch the ball a lot more. So that is key. And in the NFL right now, there is no team that doesn't split carries. Every team's going to split carries to some degree. You just want the teams that are going to do it a 75-25 split instead of a 50-50. So make sure you know what running backs are going to get the bulk of carries going in. And that really goes next to opportunities for touches. This is very key. And this again goes to who's going to get the bulk of the carries, who's going to get the bulk of the touches. Touches also mean receiving ability. I like to take running backs, even in a non-PPR league, they can catch the ball. If they can't catch it, that means they're not going to be on the field for most third downs, and you don't want that. You want people that are going to be on the field quite a bit. The more you're on the field, the more you have opportunity to score points. Similar to being taken off the field, you don't want a running back that just runs between the 20s, and then once you get down to the goal line, they're taken out for some big bruiser to come in and vulture the touchdown. You want your running backs to be in there to be able to punch it in so you can get those touchdowns. Those are where you're going to get most of your big scoring, big blow-up potential weeks with that. The most important thing when it comes to touches for me isn't actually when they touch the ball. It's how good they are at blocking and how good they are at picking up the blocking schemes. I think this is very key for rookie running backs. Obviously, rookie running backs can come in and make an impact, but they're not going to get on the field if they haven't picked up the blocks and the blocking schemes, because they got to protect those quarterbacks. They got to protect the golden boys. So when looking for whenever talking about rookies, what I really like to hear in preseason is how they are with the blocking. How's the scheme? Are they aggressive with that? So that is very key. Opportunity for touches overall is very important when looking for the running back. Next, I like a running back that's on a solid team. We've talked about in the quarterback wide receiver videos. You can have maybe a quarterback on not such good of a team because of the garbage time, and they can still put up big numbers. Not necessarily the case for running backs. Of course, running backs on bad teams can still score quite a bit, but running backs on good teams, they're going to be on the field, they're going to be getting first downs, they're going to have the lead. When they have the lead, they run even more. When they're moving the ball, they're going to have more opportunities to fall into the end zone. Bad teams, you're going to get more 3 and outs. Again, just less time on the field. It's never a good thing. Last, I'm going to talk about age and durability. And while these kind of go hand in hand, they're not mutually together. They're not 100% mutually exclusive. So the age, first of all, you always hear it. After 30, running backs fall off a cliff. So that's not 100% the case, but keep that in mind when you're drafting a running back. If you are between a 25-year-old and a 30-year-old and it's a coin flip for you, definitely go with the youth, go with the 25-year-old. And also when it comes to durability, the thing that I like to look at is the injuries they've had. All running backs are gonna get a little banged up, but if you have somebody that's had, a torn ACL or a lot of knee issues, that's a big red flag for me. So that always does scare me. So that's it. Again, go on to Fantasy Football University. This is just a little snippet of what we got. And in terms of sponsor, thank you so much, Fantasy Jocks. Dustin? This is solid. Thank God I didn't go with the face. And get your belts, get your trophies, get your loser gag prizes. Fantasy Jocks is absolutely fantastic. It's legit, high quality stuff. We totally back it for any league. We got it for our leagues. We suggest you get it for yours. FantasyJocks.com. Thanks, everyone.